Apple in 1993. Does more, costs less. It's that simple. Apple in 2018. How I cheated in my GCSE exams. I got caught cheating in my GCSE exams. Username, admin. Password, admin. Brutal and extended cold blast could shatter all records. Whatever happened to global warming? Sigh. 1. Winter. 2. You've just had the 4th hottest summer ever. 3. We've just entered a solar minimum. 4. El Nino affects the harshness of winters in the northern hemisphere. 5. Weather is not climate. 6. Your IQ test was just completed by NASA. Results came back negative. Hong Kong, Africa. No taco shells. Use tortillas. No ice. Just freeze some water. Had a concert today. Musical director. Only realized when I got home. My point was that the plague disappeared without a vaccine. Yeah, because people died, you uneducated potato. Microsoft, don't trust them people. They harvest your data and give it to the NSA. Open your eyes. That's why I don't use their stuff. A. You have a PC and you bought your Sonan's Box 1. My PC is made by Dell, which uses Windows, and the games machine is made by Xbox. Neither of them use Microsoft. I do my research unlike you. Both Windows and Xbox are made by Microsoft. Do your research. You're blind to the truth. I'm out. I couldn't decide what colors I wanted, so I got them all. Damn, how's the colors switch orders between pictures? WTF. Author asks why his book called No More Plastic was wrapped in plastic. Around that time, Boston Dr. Emmanuel Pfeiffer declared that healthy people were not at risk from smallpox. To prove his point, he visited a hospital on Gallops Island in Boston Harbor, where infected patients were being quarantined. He caught the virus and nearly died, but continued to oppose vaccines. Great argument. We are not animals, you know. If you shot a squirrel or a dog with a BB gun, they would die. But if you shot a human, they would not die. You see, there are differences. We are not animals. I never take selfies. How many of us don't use the front camera? Why don't other manufacturers make full screen phones without selfie camera? Your pic is literally a selfie. No way. Contains eggs. Kind reminder, the X chromosome contains 1098 genes. The Y chromosome has only 78 genes. The X chromosome is over 5 times larger than the Y. It's science. Females are superior, by far, hence hundreds of years of chauvinism to try suppressor. Good night. Onions have more DNA than humans. People called 911 over this. Yes, our YouTubers down. 2. No, please don't call 911. We can't fix it. The tree is cut down. To open space for outdoor signs. Of a kid hugging a tree. We live in a country that creates its own money, yet still can't afford to feed the homeless or fund education. Let that sink in. My boy took his fiancée to the hospital for stomach pain. They found she's 8 months pregnant. 8 months. Pregnant. I don't think that's how refresh rate works. 120 Hz display for impeccable visuals. 60 Hz. 120 Hz. Person who shared the article is from Utah, US. Dubai police start training on flying motorbikes. We don't have enough money for our educational system, but enough money to put cops on these. Okay. Time didn't start at 0. 3,000 years ago. Didn't even think anyone was alive then. I'm sure this man on the Olympics said they started 3,000 years ago. It's only 2012, so how would that work? What the hell? The Olympics have been going for 3,000 years. There's only been 2012 years. Grade A safety precautions taken by the painters in my office parking lot. They're on the 4th level. Llama thrusters Argo. This guy used a lifeline for this. equal to roughly 746 watts. What animal-based unit is used to measure the rate at which work is done? A. Horsepower. B. Donkey strength. C. Llama thrust. D. Zebra force. Microsoft, the Japanese company. Sony, Microsoft and Nintendo have written a joint letter to oppose proposed tariffs from the Trump administration. Tariffs on video game consoles are currently set to increase by 25%. 96% of video game consoles imported to the US were from China. Of course they would sign it, they are Japanese companies. The USA is currently being screwed in trade wars, but no more. Trump is standing up for America. There is no I. There is no I in happiness. There is if you spell it right. What's the dumbest thing you've ever heard? I drive for Uber on the weekends, and one time a girl who was in her late 20s told me that I was making her uncomfortable. I haven't said a word the whole trip, so I asked how I could make the situation better. She said she didn't like how I kept playing with the fidget stick in the middle of my car. I drive a manual. She then told me that I didn't need to use that because her car didn't have that, and claimed to be a mechanic. If Mars is round, then Earth is flat. Logics. Why is there no flat Mars society? Flat Earth society. Hi Ellen. Thank for the question. Unlike the Earth, Mars has been observed. Top home remedies for snake bite. Copperhead. Let me just start off by reminding everyone of our group's rules. Do not recommend doctor/hospital. It will have you removed from the group. This is for homeopathic and natural solutions. I recently took the Mensa Norway IQ test and scored a 143. I'm 14 years old. Does this mean I'm a genius? The Norwegian IQ test is used for animals. The results of your test mean that you have the mentality of this cat. If I were you, I would keep quiet about it. I once again thank all of you with my heart for sorting by new. Mayo, did I tell you all about the white dude at my school who apparently learned Japanese for the girl he liked, but the girl he liked was Chinese? What can a bored teenager do at home? Picnic at a local park. Doesn't quite fit the specifications. For sale. Bought an error. I live at 45. Move the 4 to the left of the 5. Should look like this. 45. Nah, too much messing around. I would rather buy the exact ones I need. Ah, fair enough, don't push yourself. Basic Calculations joins the chat. A quarter a day for a year will get you $9,125. $1 a day is $365. You got some limited edition quarters or something? Barely used rice cooker, $69. Never judge a book by its cover. Works perfectly. This review for a churrascaria, all you can eat Brazilian meat restaurant. No much food options for vegetarians. Bruh moment. Nothing is written in stone. Strapping down the sand so it doesn't fall off the trailer. Let's all take a moment to appreciate the time and effort this guy spent putting a strap on his dirt so it wouldn't fall off. Why don't they make bulletproof vests out of diamond if it is the hardest metal? Cause it's too heavy. 1 gram of diamond weighs something like 15 grams. I really don't understand. Josie, where you from? I'm English, if you couldn't tell. Not a geographical location, but okay. England, are you dim? Should I say more? Why are these two planes front to back this close? Dumb elevator. Saw the dumbest elevator today. It had a button for the floor I was already on. I don't know how I feel about this. Console gamers be like. Console get about 140 FPS sometimes if you have good Wi-Fi. Way to go, Bob. In 2012, a sleepy Air Canada pilot mistook the planet Venus for an oncoming plane and sent his Air Canada jet into a steep dive that bounced passengers off the ceiling, injuring 16, and nearly caused a collision with a real plane flying 1,000 feet lower. Worst I've seen. You're so original. You are. It's spelled both ways depending where you live, dumb. Just like your iloveyou. I'm from Texas, so we spell it yule. Scooter left in Crown Pub. If you can describe it, collect. It's easier like this. I died a little today. I don't know. Ask WikiHow. Who is WikiHow? Smart once again. No one gonna comment on how he has a helmet, yet uses an umbrella? Is it a duck, stork or turkey? Answer.
Do it! Just do it!